Howdy folks, John Barbalets here. Another hot day, another bit of a walk, another bit of a talk. As you can see, the greenery is still going well along here. So I thought I'd film myself from a slightly higher angle, having reviewed the last footage. It's still unbelievably bright, although as you may be able to see, there's some cloud cover behind me, so you might get some of that. In any case, today's Friday, which means it's the day that I record Biota live at 8 o'clock this evening, actually, 8 PM Pacific. And I'm a bit of a weekly ritual, really, doing it. Had some different music each week, and it's hard because I'm kind of keeping my footing uneven terrain while recording, so if it seems a little bouncy. So, yeah, it's an interesting process. I have a bit of a procedure. I use a fixed wiki, but then again it never really sticks to the script, so there's a lot of stuff to remember. It's quite hard doing it on a Friday night. I do a bit of post-production to clear up some of my mental dexterity or lack thereof. It seems to be working. I mean, it seems to be something that a lot of people are very receptive to, and it enables the artificial life community, or at least those that are listening in, to get a sense of what's going on and discuss some topics which usually are the ones that I feel are most relevant, as opposed to perhaps the topics that are most relevant. It's amazing storm clouds gathering. So the humidity is such, you can probably, I'm not sure if you can see the rain off in the distance, but the humidity is such that it indicates that there may well be some rain. So anyway, Biota Live's become a weekly event, and I think we're approaching episode 30, which doesn't mean I've been doing it for 30 weeks, it means I've been doing it for about 34 weeks. But yeah, it seems to be working, it seems to get a message out. This evening we are having Justin Lyon on, who is originally an American. I think he's probably still American, but he's based in the UK. And he's talking about artificial life in Iraq, of all places. It turns out the Deputy Prime Minister in Iraq has a master's degree in simulation from Liverpool University. And as I have you as a captive audience, I'll tell a little anecdote. My wife Michelle and I went to Liverpool, I think, in 2003. And the fascinating thing about Liverpool is it's still, I don't want to offend anyone on YouTube, but there's been a lot of investment in Liverpool over past 40, 50, 60 years. And yeah, you get an impression of why the Beatles had to play so hard in order to get out of Liverpool. It's a pretty bleak city. However, I was there with my wife and we got a sense of the city. We wandered around. We went to see a U-boat, actually. It was my birthday, 2003. I'm not sure how old I was turning, but we went to see a U-boat there, an old bombed out U-boat and various other British military ships. And yeah, that was quite interesting. So it was a nice day. I have a Barbalets log entry associated with that, which I'll probably put in the video note link. So anyway, that's the story with regards to Biota Life tonight. We're also going to be talking about the quality of life associated with artificial life development, which is relatively topical. The quality of life of artificial life developers has never been particularly good, or certainly not in the past decade. And some of that relates to the fact that certainly the Biota community, most of us are software engineers of some description or another. Software engineering worldwide has become a blue-collar profession, so the quality of life issues associated with that obviously haunt artificial life developers, as they do many other software developers. But the story of quality of life comes through the International Game Developers Association, and what's interesting with them is obviously there was a lot of bad media about how horrible it was to work for game development companies. There's a plane just coming in, I'm not sure if it can be seen. But anyway, so that's where the idea of quality of life came from. Anyway, let's get the surrounds per usual. So that'll be an interesting Biota Live. I'm not sure how it'll turn out. There's lots of news and notes, including new Grey Thumb chapters. Grey Thumb is a grassroots artificial life group that was set up originally in Boston, and now I think there are about 10, maybe 15 even, chapters worldwide. Lots of different places. We'd like to get more in Europe. I'd like to get more in Asia. But a majority of them are in North America, 2 in the UK, 1 in Europe currently, I'd like to get more in Europe, and 1 in Second Life, of all places. So, but grey thumb is really an extension of the Biota movement, and for that reason heavily promoted through Biota Live. Anyway, as the sun sets behind the clouds, I should probably sign off. Tom Barbalets, Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.